What are the non-curable STDs, sexually transmitted diseases that are non-curable? You will never get rid of them. They are stuck with you. They are very, very common. People get them so easily, knowingly or unknowingly. Some of them will stick in your system without you actually knowing they are there until later in life. Or they will come and go. The symptoms will do that. And there are 4 non-curable sexually transmitted diseases. So number 1, HIV. You know, people try to downplay HIV. Don't do that. Oh, it's still everywhere. Very, very rampant. And a lot of people have it today. You will not even know because of the medications they are taking on daily basis. Yes. So the antiretroviral medication today will just depress the viral load that people will not get as sick as they used to get or have the symptoms they used to have. But guess what? They still have the HIV in their system. HIV is non-curable. You will never get rid of HIV as of today. This HIV will attack your immune system. That's the body's immune system, making them to get weak, to be vulnerable to any other type of infections, including other STDs and STIs. If you are the type that have it, please go to your nearest places. I know in Africa they have some free antiretroviral medications, drugs they are giving free. So make sure you hook yourself up and start taking them as you should once a day, so that your HIV will not progress to AIDS, opportunistic diseases that will start catching up with you. So guys, do not leave your HIV untreated. Again, as I mentioned, if you're taking your medication every day, it will depress the viral load, and sometimes the HIV will be non-detectable. Let me talk about how people can get HIV. You cannot get HIV through hugging or through kissing or through holding hands. No, it got to be through blood transfusion or through using syringe needles from somebody who has it. Another one is through semen, another one through vaginal fluid, another one rectal fluid, another one through breast milk if you're breastfeeding, or if you're an adult that is breastfeeding from a woman that has breast milk. You can still get it if that woman has it. So be careful. What are the signs and symptoms of HIV? After a couple of weeks of exposure, fever. You know, fever that comes and go, or stays fever. Another one, chills. Another one, fatigue. Swollen lymph glands. Your lymph glands will be swollen. Another one, general aches and body pain. Another one, rashes, skin rash. There'll be rash everywhere. Another one, sore throat. Your throat is hurting. You don't know what is hurting you. It's not strep throat. It's not flu. It's not cold, but your throat is hurting. Another one, headache. This headache is there. Nausea. You feel like throwing up. Another one, your stomach upset. Diarrhea goes. Another one, remember, for ladies, you will have recurrent yeast infection, having thrush from your mouth. Weight loss, the person is losing weight. Another one, like I mentioned, your lymph nodes will be swollen, painful. Another STD that is non-curable is herpes simplex virus, HSV, herpes. So sometimes people that have this herpes, they don't even know they have it. Again, it's a viral infection. You see people having blisters in their mouth, their lips like this. They say, hey, it's cold sore. It's cold sore. Be careful with all these cold sore. They're telling you all these blisters in their lips, in their gums, in all of those places. Be careful. Some of them are innocently cold sore. Some of them are herpes. They're just having outbreak. So be careful. If you have somebody that have that and you happen to kiss that person, you will carry it. These herpes have no blister, have no symptom. But again, if you deal with them, if you sleep with them, you will carry herpes. So let's be careful. Again, there is medication out there, antiviral medication that will kind of suppress this outbreak. It doesn't mean it's cured. It's there. They have 2 types of herpes. So herpes number 1 are the ones that you see all those cold sores in their mouths, their lips, their gums and all that. That's herpes number 1. Then these blisters can be itchy, scratchy, burning, tingling, sore. You know, again, there might be swollen glands. And again, those herpes, those blisters might be very, very painful. Sometimes it can come with rashes as well. Herpes number 2 is the one that happens down there, in that private part, the genital areas. There will be sores in the genital areas, in the anal areas. So these sores are very, very painful. They're kind of like they have blisters. Yeah, they do down there too. They are very, very painful, itchy, tingling. So be careful when people have this. That's herpes. Herpes are non-curable. They stay there for life. People can get it through saliva. People can get it through genital relationship as well. That contact with it will give it to you. So be careful when people have all this. Again, there is antiviral medication to suppress the outbreak, but it doesn't cure. Number 3, human papilloma, HPV. So this one is one of the most common viral transmitted diseases. Is out there. Very, very common. A lot of people have it. They don't even know they have it. This thing will cause you genital warts. Unless you see those genital warts, you have no actual symptoms that you have human papilloma. Those warts, genital warts, they look like colical flowers. Yeah, they are just like that, like that. So they look like a mole, but they have some type of multiple ages. That's genital warts, and they're from human papilloma virus, HPV. It has immunization like vaccine you can take to prevent this. Again, ask your doctor if you're qualified to take that immunization. This HPV, the complications you will see people will have, especially for women, they will have cervical cancer. For men and women, they will have oral cancer. That's cancer of the mouth, or they will have throat cancer. And for guys, they will have cancer in their penis, in that private part. Anal cancer. Number 4 STD that is non-curable is hepatitis B. It doesn't go away. But once you got it, you got it. And the complication of this one is liver cancer. That's a lot of people having liver cancer. Again, this is not the only thing that can cause liver cancer. Alcohol consumption can also cause liver cancer. And several other medical conditions, even medications that we take, can as well cause liver cancer. But again, I'm focusing on STDs. The damage progresses until it destroys. We can get this through vaginal secretion, through blood, or through semen. People can also get it through, using needles, contaminated needles, razor, and even toothbrush. The most common signs and symptoms of hepatitis B is fatigue. You become tired, lazy, exhausted, just unnecessarily. Another one is having flu-like symptoms. You think like maybe you have cold, you have fever, you have typhoid. No, sometimes it might be your hepatitis B flaring up. Another one, you have dark urine. Instead of your urine to be yellow or yellowish, it becomes dark, very dark. That is not good. Another symptom is pale stool, severe abdominal pain, your nausea, you feel like throwing up at all times, or you don't have the appetite to eat. Unexplained weight loss. You're losing weight. You're not trying to lose weight. You're not doing anything to lose weight. You have all this yellowish color of the skin, okay? Or you look at your eyes, that part of your eye that's supposed to be white is yellowish. That means you have jaundice. Over time that somebody had hepatitis B, the person will have what we call liver cirrhosis. That means your liver will start shrinking. You will start losing the functions that your liver is supposed to be doing for you. Let's be careful, because liver cirrhosis and liver cancer are the worst complications anybody can get from hepatitis B. Again, the complication, chronic liver disease, cirrhosis, and liver cancer. This STD affecting sexually transmitted diseases, how can we prevent this? Safeguarding yourself, that's the most important thing. Safeguarding yourself. Don't sleep with anybody you see. Don't have sexual intimacy randomly, carelessly. Safeguard yourself. Be careful. You cannot judge a book by the cover when it comes to STD. Another thing is by having vaccinations. There are STDs that vaccinations can prevent. Something like hepatitis B or HPV, human papilloma virus, can be prevented by having vaccination. So check with your doctor if you're qualified to have any of those vaccinations. HIV has no vaccinations, so let's be careful. If you have medications being prescribed, take them, because HIV can also make you to be vulnerable to other STDs. Another one is by wearing your condom. Wearing it properly and wearing it at the right time. Immediately you're in the mood. You have erection. Put it on right away. Women as well has condom. There are condoms for women. So again, women are being encouraged to wear condoms to protect themselves as well. What are the risk factors for STD? What predisposes people to contracting all these STDs? What? Number one is having unprotected sex. Number two is having sexual partners, multiple. People that have history of STI, that's sexually transmitted infection. We have disease, we have infection. Those people are also at risk of having STDs. That are being forced to have sexual activity in terms of rape or in terms of other things, you know, people saying they don't want and people force them to have it, or people who cannot consent for you to have it. Either they are minors or they are mentally challenged or they are, you know, under the influence of something. Those are people who are being forced to do it involuntarily. They can also be given something. Alcohol abuse, you know, just like I mentioned, people under the influence. Are you drunk all the time? People can take advantage of you and they will give it to you. Even Onyara can take advantage of you. The use of illicit drug, you know, all these recreational drugs, mkpuru, crystal meth, cocaine, weed, loud, whatever you are call them. People that are taking those things are not in control of their mindset, and people can easily take advantage of them. And some of them are even crazy. They can even rape people just like that because they are very high. And some of those medications people take can also cause involuntary sexual desire. Stay away from them. Are you doing it? Stop it. It's not good for your health. Injection. You should use brand new needle whenever you're having injection, whenever you're having any type of transfusion. Being young and stupid. Let me put that stupid to it. Yeah. So being young is one of the risk factors of STD, contracting STD. You know, people that are young, this hormone is popping, and some of them are like, they are betting how many people you've been with, how many people and how long you lasting, blah, blah, blah. They are bragging about it and they start doing this thing rampantly. Let's be careful. Don't be young and stupid, okay? Otherwise, you might be contracting or exposing yourself to STDs. Be young and smart, responsible. Men who sleep with men are one of the people that are at high risk of contracting HIV. Our people call it Ibontu. Poverty. You know, poverty in the sense that people are out there doing it because they need money, because they are from a poor family, because they are in desperate need. They need to start up a business. That's part of poverty. People sleeping around because they are poor, or maybe they are greedy. You know, they want to collect this and this. They want to live big. A lot of parents are exposing their children to this early sexual encounter to make money for them. Again, that's poverty. And a lot of young girls, especially young girls, are out there hustling. They call it hustling, sleeping around and making money. And a lot of young men are sleeping with rich men or rich mamas so that they will give them money. Again, that's poverty induced. STD, sexually transmitted diseases, are still there and they are real. Don't let anybody downplay you on this. Otherwise, you go collect. That's all I'm bringing to us this evening. Thank you guys for logging in. Those that log in, I really, really love and appreciate you guys. Please like, share, and comment on my videos. I'm your girl, Annie Otta. I truly love and appreciate you guys. Please stay safe out there. I love you guys. Bye, guys.